So we have made it back to the river and on our way back to our picnic table and water station. Oh wow. Yeah, it just never ceases to amaze me how shallow some of these parts are, like when the dogs walk out there. And then some parts get deep quite quickly, so this river is a bit unpredictable. Oh, and there's some people paddleboarding way there. It's kind of cool. Actually, yeah, I think now that the water is a bit lower, I think it's fairly safe. Like, you can tell they're honestly not going that fast. I think it's time to do, what is it? Water? No. Well, boating down the river. Not boating, floating down the river. But boy, Teddy he's not a fan of his collar, I see. He keeps scratching, and that's why. So Jasper was supposed to have a groom appointment, and I didn't want to cancel on her last minute. He just had, because he has a groom appointment every month, alternating bath and full groom. Anyways, he rolled and pooped, so then I gave him like a full-blown bath. So he didn't need his bath appointment. So I gave it to Teddy because Teddy's like, I heard my name. Hi, Teddy. Because Teddy, Luna, Luna, sorry. Luna, no mooching, dude.
Bottles of water.
Oh yeah. Come on, buddy. You too. Come on, good boy. Yeah, let's go, guys. No mooching. But yeah, so because he was scratching, and I thought, maybe there's dirt on him. He's been out quite a bit. But it turns out, because now he's clean, he still kind of scratches the same area. It turns out, I think it's just his collar that's really bothering him. And some dogs are like that. I know his owners don't use a collar, so he's not used to it. And for me, I kind of need the collar just because I need them to always have something that I can put a leash on. And for me to, I guess, take it off and put it back on, I just don't get into that habit of remembering. So if I take it off at home, then I just forget about it. And then I find myself at the park in the van, and I need to put a leash on them, and then they don't have collars. So for me, it's just kind of ease of handling them, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, no, Max is the same way. Like, they don't use a collar on him, and he's not particularly loving it. But they honestly do, kind of get used to it, I think. But yeah, it's just for safety, especially like for me. It's just hard to train this old dog new tricks to like take their collar off at home and then put it back on before we head out. Just because I do have quite a bit of stuff I have to remember before leaving the house. So it just helps me to not have to add, I guess, another thing to remember when I go out of the house. So, but we had a really good walk today. Really nice long walk, very relaxing. Great for these guys because they're all very active. Oh, I see somebody's gone in the water now. I hope that's okay with his owner. Good boy, Chewy. And I think, I'm not positive, but I think with his coat, the dirt will slide off by the end of the day when he's all dried off. Some dogs' coats do that wonderfully. And other dogs, it sticks, like the dirt just sticks and stays like a magnet. So it's kind of funny. Like Jasper's, yeah, sticks and stays like a magnet. So, but yeah, I've had other dogs where it just literally falls off of them, and by the end of the day, after the owners have seen the video of how dirty they got and then what they're like when they pick them up, they're like, oh, well, thank you for showering him. And I'm like, didn't. Dirt just fell right off. Yeah. Yeah, But yeah, so these guys were very active during our walk. Just in and out, like weaving in and out, kind of trotting, running into the woods, weaving in and out of the trail. So it was really nice to see. I love it when the dogs, you know, take all their energy out here. Hello. Yeah, and just like work out all their energy at the park. And then they come home and crash, which is the dog sitter's favorite part. I have a few favorite parts. I love being at the park, and I love seeing all the smiles I get and just how excited and happy they are. And I love when they come to my house and they are excited to be at my house, which is, you know, sometimes hard because it's sometimes hard to leave the owners. But yeah, and then I also love when they are completely zonked out and they come home and they crash, and then sometimes I crash with them, but it gives me that downtime that I need. Good job, guys. Yeah, so pretty chill and like a cool walk for us, even though it's fairly warm out. We've just stayed in the shade, slight breeze, and now that we're along the river, of course, then it's like that much cooler, so super nice. And I see we can't get through here, I don't think, or can we? Well, I guess we can. I think we can. I have these really awesome hiking boots that are fairly waterproof. Okay, let's go, guys. Come on. So I can get them, like I obviously can't soak them, but I can get them marginally wet and they keep my feet dry. Okay, oh, somebody waterboarding. There we go. Or what is it called? Paddle boarding, that's what it's called. Hello. That looks so relaxing. Yeah? And the river's kind of a nice flow right now, right?
It's pretty flat except for the wind. I feel like I'm just a big sail pushing in the wrong direction. But
Oh, yeah. But yeah, like you feel pretty steady and safe?
yeah. I don't get wet.
Oh, okay. And where do you come from and how far do you go?
So I get off at the bottom of Fox Drive just before Fort Edmonton.
Yeah?
And then I'll go either to Emily Murphy
Yeah.
or to Dawson Park.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I don't get wet, so I need to get out somewhere where it's dry.
Yeah. And how long does that take you?
Emily Murphy will take me probably just over an hour.
Okay.
Then put an hour and a half or hour 45.
Okay.
Depending on how fast it burns.
Yeah. Cause I know you can also start like all the way from Devon.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a long haul though.
Yeah. One time, two guys decided to do it, and they started there, and they ended up at Terwilliger, and it was midnight, and they started in the morning. It was crazy. Yeah, it was so slow though, and I think theirs was kind of a circular, and so it doesn't go like.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, and you kind of need, like, at least yours has that angle in the front, so it goes a certain way, right? Yeah, I find the round ones go really slow.
Lots of places in the river where they don't for it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Thank you, have a good day. Hi. Good job, guys. Okay, we're gonna head this way. Good boy, Teddy. Oh, that's cool. I love talking to people. I find out so much stuff just by talking to people. Yeah, my girls aren't like outdoor enthusiasts like their mother, sadly, because they grew up in the city. So they're city kids, like they were born and raised in Edmonton, whereas I was actually born in Vietnam. Came and I was one of the boat people during the 80s. So we actually we escaped in a tiny little fishing boat that isn't even supposed to be ocean worthy. But my point to the story is so I born in Vietnam, left there when I was like 6 or 7. We ended up in Thailand, then we got sponsored over to Canada, and I grew up in Kelowna for 9 years, from 1980 to 89. I was in Kelowna, and we lived in like the smaller or the rural section of Kelowna. It was called the Mission. Creek was our backyard, so I am a huge outdoor enthusiast. Loved my beaches, loved my walks that I did with my friends. Yeah, but my girls are like city kids, so the mall is their activity for, like it is for most cities kids. It's honestly a little sad, but it is what it is. Yeah, but this video's Chewy! Chewy's being a bit Chewy, come! It's going a little far ahead. Good boy, buddy. Good boy, Chewy. Good girl, Luna. Good boy, Hugo. Good boy, Teddy. Oh, we can go up here if we wanted to. I wonder if we should. Sometimes I go just to make sure that they're paying attention to me. Okay, I'm gonna try. I don't know. It's kind of wet mud, so I'm not sure if I'll make it up. The dogs will have no problem, but I guess I'll try.